Hello everyone, Daniela Lara here. I am back with another movie review video. Okay, so this time I'm going to be reviewing a DreamWorks movie. The last DreamWorks movie I reviewed was Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. So now I'm going to be reviewing Rise of the Guardians. Yeah, that's right. The one DreamWorks film that unfairly got an underrated reputation, all because of that awful Twilight movie. Okay, here's the thing. Just because, look, how is it that just every time a certain family movie doesn't do good at the box office, then the owners have to assume that if the critics don't like it, then nobody else does? Really? I have talked about this before. I don't care for the critics. I think they are a complete waste of time trying to get us to always agree with them. Just because, like there are some people who always like look up to them and treat them like they're the kings of the world. No, they are not. Okay? They're not the kings of the world. They are just normal human beings and who review movies and they try to get everybody to agree with them. I can't stand critics sometimes, guys. I really can't. Worse is that they laid off 350 employees, which is an outrage. A big outrage. Really? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I had to let that out. This movie, I think, is so much better than Twilight in every way because it has lovable characters, it has a really beautiful soundtrack, it has a great storyline, and a really powerful message. It beats Twilight in every single way. Alright. Okay, so let's talk about the movie now. So the movie takes place 300 years after the book series, telling the story of Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Sandman, and the Easter Bunny. Okay, so they are basically legends. And then Jack Frost, who chooses to become one of them, they all join forces, and they have to stop the main villain, Pitch Black, from engulfing the world with fear and darkness and reliefs to children and making them have nightmares. And the message behind the movie is something we can all use in life. It is a very powerful message. And that one message is believing. Yes, believing. I know we've probably heard this in a lot of films like, The Polar Express and many other movies, but this is something we all could use in our lives. Even if not all things we can believe, we still, think about like children's beliefs, in the Guardians to replace their joy, think about the children's beliefs and how they want to have their joy and happiness, right? Especially when it came to the Guardians. So, think about it this way, guys. If you believe, then hopefully something good will happen. I know it doesn't happen every single time, but it is a very powerful message. Even when it comes to helping those we love, guys, that is where we have to believe that we can do it, that we can do anything. Yeah. Also, that song at the end called Still Dream is one of the most beautiful DreamWorks songs ever made, guys. It is such a beautiful song. If you listen to it, you'll see what I mean. And yeah, I love this movie, guys. I really do. This movie deserves better. It is one of those underrated films that deserves so much more love, so much more respect, and yeah, it really does, guys. Same thing with Monsters vs. Aliens, and I will review Monsters vs. Aliens soon, along with the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. And yeah, I love Rise of the Guardians, guys. To those who haven't seen it, I suggest you do. It is especially a good movie to watch around the holidays. I know we're not really that close to that yet, but it is coming soon. But you can watch it anytime you want, guys. You will love this movie, and it will teach you a really good life lesson. And yeah, you will love it. The characters are really relatable, and the story is really something that you can use for your own lives if you want. And yeah, there's a ton of fan art of Rise of the Guardians, and I've seen a lot, and it's really, really, really great, guys. I love it. And yeah, there are a couple sad moments in the film where, like the Sandman, dying and some seemingly dying. But I don't believe he's truly dead. I think he was just in a different dimension, transferred to somewhere else, I don't think he's dead. I think he's still there somewhere. So yeah, don't worry. He's fine. And okay then. I think that's going to be it for my Rise of the Guardians review. And I hope you guys really liked this review. And yeah. The next review, I'll probably decide whether I want to do Frozen, Monsters vs. Aliens, or I can just review a TV show. Like, I had one in mind called Mu Mesa. That, I really want to review that, guys. I will review that soon, so be prepared for that. And, okay, this is Daniela Lara signing out. Bye, guys.